I bet you didn't expect to get a Battlefield of Time guide this soon, right? The reason why I'm early this time is because we have that event going on with the reduced gold cost, and I also do care for my subscribers and for my community as well. That's why I'm early this time, so you don't have to waste much gold for this Battlefield of Time session. Now, there are two things I wanted to mention is, first of all, I still have 3 or 4 spots available in my guild. If you're still looking for a guild, Discord link in the description below, or check out this video as well. Another thing I always forget to mention is that the partner program is back, so you can go over there to support me, and that is also your easiest way to receive codes from me with gems and all the goodies and stuff. Link in the description below if you want to support me as well. My personal goal is to reach 50 supporters, so we push the ranks a little bit, show some love and support. And yeah, that's it, and let's jump straight into the build. Now, when it comes to the build, everybody on this team has their signature weapon equipped. For me, I have a day 5, and the more dupes you have on MaTeIRia's weapon, the better it is. This is also a lot of damage check for this BOT this time. The more dupes you have with MaTeIRIA, the better it is in general. Having at least Wuchenschul at A3 helps as well, just because you can break faster with him. And we're going to use a signature weapon because once we broke the enemy, we're getting increased wind damage, which helps out MaTeIRia's damage as well. We're using Blades as the leader for more attack, and we're using Serbi and Iron as support. When it comes to the build, 4-piece Holy set and 4-piece Aqua set on Min, Burning Greed set on Wuchenschul, and for MaTeIRIA we are going to use a 4-piece Toughness set and a 4-piece Obsidian set. Now you might wanna know why not full Curse or something else. I tested all variants, and the best results I have gotten from this Battlefield of Time session was actually a 4-piece Toughness and a 4-piece Obsidian set, because you basically get her to 100% crit rate anyways, and that 32% additional crit damage does a lot for her. And when it comes to the skills, I got her type 3 and type 4, I think, wherever it is, to level 10. The rest is level 7 as per usual. And for Wuchenschul, I have his skills at level 4 or level 5 at max. I think this is also the reason why I personally break slower than other people. I think the higher the skill level for the break skills, you also break more, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's for the build. Okay, let's jump into the strategy. So first of all, I give you a different type of strat. It takes a little bit longer, even though it's exceptionally fast. You can get it down in 20 seconds if you are doing it perfect. But in my opinion, this is the most consistent way of getting to task. So what you're going to do here is you're going to run with Min to this guy over here, to that magician, to the orc magician. You turn around, you will use the circle, and then swap to MaTeIRiA and switch to ult mode. Once you switch to ult mode, what you want to do is you press skill 1 immediately, or Q skill. Just press the button. Don't do anything else. If you do so, you will kill that magician while the circle of Min is moving to the orcs on the left. You will turn the cam around to the orcs and then use skill 2 and kill those orcs. Now, in an ideal world, you want the last 3 orcs to line up, and then you're going to use your basic skill. And what you want to do, by the way, for those who are playing on controller, I want to show you. While you spam basic attack, you want to use your auto lock. You want to use your lock on feature. That means if you are using a controller, hold down the square button to attack, while at the same time with your left thumb you wanna press and switch targets to target the magician in the background. Or if you have back pedals, you can switch with that button. Works too. So while attacking basically those orcs, you target this guy, because as soon as skill 1 or your Q skill is ready, you use that skill to kill off that magician, and ideally after using that all of them are dead, but that is pretty fast too. And for this guy we're going to use skill 2, drop him very low, and then we just use our basic attacks and then swap to Wu Chinchou. Next up we have Tusk. So here all you gotta do is you want to break him. So this will take a little bit of time. So you have to rotate Wu Chinchou's skills. I like starting off with the Judgment skill because that breaks the most. And then you basically just want to rotate his skills till Tusk breaks. And when he breaks, you want to tag in Min if you want to use QTE, or if you want to use, you just swap in without QTEing, works fine. So once he's in, you're going to cast a circle, get out your Shadow Army, use his ult, and then you can swap to MaTeIRiA or QTE as well. I like to QTE for this specific strat. And then you go into ult mode. Now, one important thing is, for most of you guys, for this specific strat, you do not want to use skill 1 and skill 2 right off the bat. So when you are right here, what you're going to do is you want to use just your basic attack. And the important thing is that all the debuffs are applied, obviously. But what we are waiting for is for him to use a skill, because we don't want to get him below 80 bars. When we get him below 80 bars, he will cast his Hymn of Judgment. And what will happen, because we're taking a little bit more time, when we're using skill 1, he will be at around 75 bars, and then he will cast his Hymn of Giants, and then we will not be able to deal any damage. Also, one thing I completely forgot to mention, and that is why we're using the greed set on Wu Chinchou. We are sticking with Wu Chinchou and pay attention to the greed stacks, and when we reached all 10 stacks, that is when we switch over to Min. Important to know, because at 10 stacks we get 15% extra crit rate and 30% extra crit damage for our MaTeIRiA. I completely forgot to mention it, that's why I'm putting it right here. So make sure that you only start your whole thing once you reached the burning greed state. Now, when we see, okay, we are safe, he's not about to use his Hymn of Giants skill, now this is the time where you can use skill 1 and skill 2. Followed up by basic attack. And this is where you just want to spam, because now he's using the Hymn of Giants and we got him down to 45 bars. Now we wait till we can deal damage again. Once we are able to deal damage, we will use skill 1 again, followed by skill 2, and then just spam basic attack and keep doing so. Keep doing that, keep continuing. Skill 1 again, and then skill 2 again, and we kill with that whole rotation. Very straightforward at the end. So all you gotta do is make sure that he's not dropping below 80 bars before you start using MaTeIRiA skills, so you don't trigger his Hymn of Giant too fast, and then you can drop him around the 40 bar mark. And afterwards, when he's casting his Hymn of Agony, you just basically spam. It's just a damage check at this point. You just spam your skills and try to kill him off before you can cast his totems or whatever else. And that sums up the entire strategy for this Battlefield of Time rotation. I hope this video helps you guys out to improve your rankings. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Really appreciate it. And see you with the next one. Deuces.